Choo-choo's a Mighty Mac. Duncan's bluff. Choo-choo's a scholarly. It was winter time on the island of Sodor. Duncan was busy puffing through the white mountains and the frosty forest. He was proud to be a narrow gauge engine. Duncan was delivering coal to the villages. They were going to need extra coal from the main coaling plant. So James, Hero, and Thomas were bringing coal to the wharf. Duncan chuffed in to talk to James. You're in a long time getting here, teased Duncan. You're lucky I came at all, wheezed James crossly. I've got an important job to do later. I'm taking some children to a concert. Oh, is doing 2 jobs in one day too hard for you? Duncan chuffed cheerfully. Huh, snorted James. I can do more jobs in one day than you can. I'm really useful. This made Duncan very cross.
How about a wee contest?
Puffed Duncan.
I bet I can
take more coal to the villages faster than you can deliver it. All right, Puff James, you're on.
I'll show you who's
the fastest, said Duncan. Duncan was worried. James was big and strong. I hope I can be fast as James. He puffed nervously.
So Duncan
delivered all his coal
as fast as
he could. Must be James. Must beat James. He puffed.
But when
Duncan arrived back at the wharf,
James
was waiting for him.
I told you
mainline engines were the fastest, teased James. Duncan looked at one line of freight car. There were plenty of coal for the villages there, but Duncan didn't want to lose. Is this all you brought? He tooted. The villages need lots more coal than there.
Then I'll bring
more coal than you have ever seen, puffed James. James raced back to the coaling plant.
And
Duncan delivered the coal to the villages.
Now
all the villages have plenty of coal.
Duncan
hopped back to the wharf.
But when
Duncan arrived at the wharf, there was a lot more coal cars waiting. So Duncan decided to play a trick. I'll hide the coal cars before James gets back. He puffed. That's not a good idea, said Hero. Yeah, said Thomas. We wouldn't do that if I was you. But Duncan didn't listen. Soon all the cars were hidden. Now James will think I deliver all the coal. Ha 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 ha, said Duncan cheerfully. James had collected lots of coal cars on the coal plant. He was puffing harder than he had ever been, and he was using lots of coal. At last, James arrived at the wharf. There was Duncan.
You still haven't
brought enough coal, teased Duncan. I thought you were supposed to be really useful. I'll soon be back with so much coal, puffed James. It will take you all winter to deliver it.
We'll
see, puffed Duncan.
James still had
to take the children to the concert, but even puffing so hard, he had used up all his coal in his tender, and soon he ground to a halt.
That evening,
Hero and Thomas finished with the coal, and the narrow-gauge controller came to see Duncan.
James
has stuck.
He has run out of coal,
he announced.
Now
he won't be able to take the children to the concert.
Duncan felt
terrible. He thought all the coal cars he had hidden. He thought about James, and then he thought about the children.
I'll have to tell you
about the hidden coal cars he wished.
The narrow
gauge controller listened. Listen hard. You have caused delay and confusion, he said slowly, but you have told the truth.
And a useful
engine always tells the truth. Yes, the hero and Thomas.
I'll only be
I
a
won't
really
be a
useful
really
engine
useful engine if I can help James, whistled Duncan. Yeah, do it, the hero. Yeah, said Thomas.
So Duncan collected one of
But
the
then,
coal cars he had hidden.
so Duncan collected one of the coal cars that he delivered.
Snow started to fall.
Duncan rattled along the icy tracks. Until at last, Duncan found James.
What are you
doing here? Snorted James.
I played a trick
on you, puffed Duncan. I didn't take all the coal to the villagers. I hid it from you.
You are the fastest and the
really
useful
engine, Duncan added.
But James
told Duncan that he was a really useful engine too.
You brought the
coal to me so quickly, I would still be able to take the children to the concert. He puffed.
Thank you,
Duncan.
The coal was
quickly loaded into James's tender.
Soon his
fire was roaring,
and his
boiler was as warm as toast.
He steamed
off to collect the children.
Duncan felt happy.
James is a really useful engine, puffed Duncan. But then, so am I.
And he chuffed
happily away to deliver more coal to the villages. Yay, Duncan, said them all.